Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Hadidi Makeovers. So for today we are going to be doing a Nigerian bridal makeup look. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome, and if you're new here, I'm Hadidi Makeovers and I'm going to be dropping videos here every week, so don't forget to subscribe, like, and also comment. Let's just jump right into the video. So guys, welcome back. If you noticed, I was holding a pouch before the intro video came in. So as you can see, I'm going to be reviewing the Bell brushes today. I just got my delivered yesterday. I just got my delivered on Sunday, so I'll be reviewing the brushes. Those brushes were super fine. So this is their spoolie. Let me say spoolie. You can call it spoolie, you can call it the mascara wand. This is in NK13. The Bell brushes in NK13. It's so soft, you can't even resist to touch it. So what I'm doing now is I'm just mattifying her brows using the Pond's Oil Control mattifier. I'll be applying that all over her brows to avoid sweat or oil later on after the makeup is done. So as you can see, as always, I always use the Davis eyebrow pencil in the shade number 18. I'm going to be outlining her brows. After that, I'm going to be filling that in and also blending that out with the NK13 brow brush from the Bell powder. So I'm going to be using the Bell brush, their angle brush in NK12, to clean out the brows using my House of Tara concealer in the number 404. Yeah, I'm going to be using that. That's in the LA Girl concealer in medium beige. I'll be using that to clean out the eyebrows using the angle brush from Bell brushes in NK12. So the Bell brush is a bit too fluffy for her eyes, or let me say too full. So I'm using my random normal blending brush, the one I used before, and I'm going to be highlighting her brow bone a little bit lighter. So I'm using this random smaller brush too to do that. So as you can see, I've already blended out my concealer. I'll be applying the eye primer from the Benai Clown White eye primer. I'll be using this small blending brush. I've had it for long, and I'll be blending the eyes with that. So using this eyeshadow brush from the Bell brushes in NK8, I'm going to be using that to apply this matte eyeshadow from the Hush Beauty Nigeria eyeshadow palette. I'll be using that this nude matte eyeshadow. I'll be applying that all over her crease. So I'm going to be using the NK15 Bell brush to contour her eyes, just to add more depth to the eyes, to give it a little bit pop from the inside. I'm going to be applying a darker purple shade on the outer part of the eyes. If you can see, it pops more from inside if you do this to the eye makeup. So these brushes are super amazing. I don't know if you guys can get it, but I bought it from I got mine from Lagos. I ordered for it from the one of their distributors like that. I got it for 13,000 naira. I don't know if you guys, I don't know how to convert it in dollars, but I bought it from, you can just check out their Instagram page. I'm going to be linking down their handle below. And yeah, I'm using also this blending brushes from the Vicabel brushes. Yeah, so this blending brush is in NK15. I'm just using that to blend and to soften the eye makeup, because we don't want it to be heavy or looking too harsh like that. She's already beautiful, so I have to go super I have to go very subtle on the eyes and all that. Yeah. So I'm just going in with the Tresabel pigment in Bust Cheek. I'll be applying that all over her crease using this pointy brush. I just damp the brush on my wet wipes, and I'm just going in with it like that, lightly, not too much, because I don't want to use a pigment glue on the eyes. And if you could remember my last video, like, yeah, I use this pigment, and I don't like using glue for my pigment because I feel it gets flaky later on, most especially if the eyes are too the skin around the eyes is too full. I make sure I just use my wet wipes on the brush, and then I'll just damp that. So I'm using this eyeliner brush also from the Vicabel brushes in NK11. So my eyeliner is the Zaron eyeliner in the shade Jazz. I'm using that to line her eyes, and I've already applied the mascara using my compact mascara in ×3. So I got these lashes from AliExpress. It's in bundle. I got, like, let me say 20 pieces of this, and I'm enjoying them. It's a 5-in-1 roll. So yeah. So after I'm done with the eyes, I'm going to be going in with my moisturizer. I'll be tapping that into her skin. My model here has a normal to combination skin type. I'm going to be applying the moisturizer on the outer part under her eyes and all that, but I'm going to be using my Stay Matte eye primer, Stay Matte face primer, the Maybelline Stay Matte face primer. I applied that on the middle part of her face where it's going to, where it tends to get oily later on. That's her T-zone, the forehead, the bridge of her nose, under her chin, on her chin rather. Yeah, I just blended that in, and I'm also doing her upper brows now. I used the same concealer shade I used for the under part of her brows. I'm using the House of Tara concealer in the shade number 04. That is in LA Girl. The shade is in medium beige. So I'm just using that to clean the upper part of her brows before I go in with my foundation. So after I'm done cleaning the upper part of the brows, I'm going to be blending that out also, so it's smooth and everything blends out perfectly. So guys, yeah, I'm done with the face. I'm going to be going in with the foundation. I'm using the Superstay foundation in I can't remember the name of this foundation, but when I remember, I'm going to be putting that down. I mixed almost 2 to 3 foundation because she has a yellow undertone. I don't want the foundation to be looking a little bit too white, or later on it turns dark and all that. So I just made sure I mixed the perfect match for her skin. I used like 3 shades of the Superstay foundation, like that. So as you can see, I'm just blending. I'm using this blending brush, this blending foundation brush from the Vicabel brushes. Can you see how that blends smoothly? Like, I'm not overhyping these brushes, but this is just a makeup artist's dream come true. These brushes are just perfect. So this foundation brush from the Vicabel brush is in NK1. This brush is super soft. Can you see how the foundation blends in smoothly? I recommend you get this as a professional makeup artist. I'm sure enjoying these brushes. So I'm just blending in my foundation. Try to be minimal. As you can see, I always go lightweight with my foundation. I don't like foundation that builds up and it's going to be too much later on, or it smears up like that. So perfect. I'll be going in. When I was about to apply the concealer, I never knew the camera went off, so pardon me guys, you couldn't see where I was applying the highlights, but it happened. I lost the clip around the side, the part where I was applying the eyeliner, sorry, the part where I was applying the concealer. So guys, yeah, that's just about it. I just blended my highlight in. I'm going to be using the powder. I'm just blending that using this fluffy brush from the, is it in NK3? Yeah, I think it's in NK3. I am just blending the brushes, the highlight with the brush, and I'm going in again with the foundation with the beauty blender, just to make sure I get to the parts where the brushes are not going to. So yeah, I'm just blending that out, and I'm going to be setting it with my Airspons setting powder. I'll be setting her highlight using the Airspons setting powder to do that. I'm just contouring the side of her nose. I want her nose to be a little bit more thinner, so I'm just contouring the side of her nose, and I'm going to be setting with my setting powder. So after I'm done setting with a setting powder, I'm going to be allowing that to bake. I'll be going in with this Vicabel brush, the powder brush in NK2. I'll be blending out the outer part of her face, setting it with her own shade of powder. I love this powder brush, like it's very fluffy. So I am done applying her shade of powder using the Khalifa powder palette. I just blended everything out. So yeah, I'll be going in with my Jordana lip stain in the number, I think it's in raspberry. Yeah, in raspberry, the Jordana lip stain. I'm going to be applying that all over her lips, this dark purple shade. I want the look to be a little bit I don't know what to say, but yeah. I want her to be the eyes are already subtle, so I want a bolder lips. I don't want the look to be too boring like that, so I went for a purple lip color. So after I'm done with the lips, I'm going to be setting the whole face and then taking off the setting powder, using her shade of powder to do that. I'll be using this brush too, the powder brush I used before, and I'll be going in with that same NK1 blending brush. I'll be taking off the setting powder with that too, just to get to where the bigger brush will not get to if I'm blending my highlights rather. So yeah, that's just about it, guys. So after I'm done with blending of the powder, I'm going to be applying the blush. So this blush is from the Lady V Planet blush palette in Girls Night Out. I'm using the dark purple shade. I'm just going lightly on her cheekbones. After I'm done with that, I'll be using the Get Gorgeous bronzer. Can you see how the blush is adding more drama to her face? Like, your makeup without blush is just not makeup. Can you see that? It's just adding a little bit more drama to it. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to be lining under her eyes using the eyeliner I used. After lining her eyes, I'll be smudging under the eyes using the same lipstick I used on her lips. I'll just be using a thin brush from my Costa Scent brushes. I'll be blending that out, smudging under the eyes rather, with the purple lip stain I used on her lips. So after I'm done with that, I'm going to be applying the bronzer, like the glowy part, the finishing touches. Yeah, I'm using the Get Gorgeous bronzer as always. I love this bronzer so much. It sits pretty on the skin. Can you see that? Just a little bit goes a long way. I'm just brushing that off. Can you see? I want her to glow. You know, a bride without glow is not makeup, shey. So I'm just applying that all over her face, not all over her face, rather the high points of her face. Then I'm going to be using the Nia setting spray on her face too. Can you see the finishing touches? Yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, and also comment. This is Hadidi Makeovers once again. Please don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my next video. That's going to be a turban video. And also, I forgot to tell you guys, this turban is from the Kaduna Raw Silk plug. If you guys love this bridal turban, it's a bridal turban, no need to tie. If you're not good in tying a turban, or your makeup artist is not good in tying a turban, you can just get this cap turban from the Kaduna Raw Silk plug. I'm going to be linking her handle down below on the description box. Can you see how beautiful the turban is looking? The details, man. Yeah, guys, I'll see you guys next week. This is Hadidi Makeovers once again. I love you guys so much. Bye.